Hello boys and girls. So we're going to actually learn a little bit of science today, and we're going to focus on it by using a coconut. We're going to learn about our 5 senses today. So if you guys want to do this along with me at home, you'll need a coconut. You'll probably need a butter knife, so you'll probably want your mom or dad to help you. You'll also need a hammer or a mallet. And you'll need a towel as well as a cup. And I'll show you why we need all of those things here later. But first, let's talk about our 5 senses. So we have seeing, right? So we're going to look through our eyes and see something. We have touching, so if we're touching something, how it feels on our hands. We have hearing, so we're going to use our ears and listen. We're going to see what something tastes like, so we're going to have to use our tongue, right? And we're also going to see what it smells like, so we're going to have to use our nose. All right, so let's first look at this coconut and just what do we see with this coconut? What do you see? What color is it? I think this coconut is brown. It's a brown coconut. And what else do we see? It looks like there's little, what would we call these things? What do you think? I think it looks like it almost has little hairs on it, right? Do we see anything else about this coconut? It looks like it has 3 eyes in the back. Anything else that we notice about this coconut when we look at it? Oh, it's got a little point right here. I think this must be the top. Maybe it's where it hangs from the tree. So that is our first sense. We're using our eyes and we're looking at the coconut, right? Our next sense would be touching. So if we're touching this, and you guys can't touch this because you're just watching this on a video, but when I touch this, these little hairs that we were talking about, they're actually kind of pointy. They actually kind of feel like splinters. So when you're touching this coconut, there's even little hairs here, and they kind of feel like wood almost. It's kind of crazy. All right, the other thing that we can do is we can listen to the coconut, right? So you guys probably can't tell, but I'm going to shake this. I hope you can hear that. It sounds like there's something inside, like a liquid or water or milk of some sort. So we can listen and we can hear the liquid inside. And also the next thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out what it tastes like. So to do that, we're going to need our materials. So we're going to have to put it in a towel. We're going to wrap it up. This is going to be a little hard for you parents at home, right? And we're just going to have to start hitting it with a hammer. Let's see, did it crack it? This is a pretty strong coconut. I'm going to have to hit it even harder. All right, let's try this again. This will be interesting. All right, I'm going to have to hit it really hard. All right, let's see. Did we crack it? Not yet. All right, well, let's try this again. I might need my handy-dandy assistant to help me in the back there. All right, let's try again. Oh, I got a dent that time. All right, let's see. Did I crack it? Nope, I think I need my assistant. Come on over here, you have to use this. I think he's a little camera shy. All right, he's gonna hit it really hard for me. Whoa! He's way stronger than I am. All right, let's look. Look at this coconut. How cool. So we're gonna grab our cup and we can pour the water or the milk inside. This hard outer shell came right off. Look at that. There's little pieces. Whoopsies, we don't want to drink that, huh? So what we can do now is we can smell the coconut. So you guys probably can't smell it because you're on the other end of the camera, but when I smell this, it smells like maybe a lotion that I've had before, or, you know, maybe kind of fruity. I don't know if you guys have ever had anything that has coconut in it, but it actually smells just like a coconut. It's very fruity and sweet smelling. And the last thing that we can do is we can taste it, right? So you actually can use your butter knife and you can scrape this stuff away and you actually can take a little bite of it. It's so good. And because I got all of my coconut juice everywhere, you actually can buy coconut water if you go to Walmart or Giant Eagle or Martin's, wherever you go, and you can buy it just like this. So what we can do, if you've never had coconut before, we can take a little taste of it by buying a can just like this. It's sweet. It tastes so good. All right, so let's review our 5 senses, right? So our first sense is we had to look at the coconut, right? So we had to look at it and see that it was brown and fuzzy, and we said it looked like it had some eyes on it and it was pointy, right? So that was our sense of seeing, right? We also can touch it, right? Which is what I'm doing right now. And remember, I told you it's kind of pokey. It looks like it has little hairs on it. It almost feels like wood. The other thing that we did, right, is we listened to it. We can't quite listen to it now because all the water's out of it. So there's not really much to listen to other than maybe just the little pieces rubbing against each other, right? And the other thing we did was we smelled it, right? And it smelled very fruity, right? So if we take a little piece of it and we smell it, it smells very fruity, right? And the last thing that we did was we tasted it, right? You weren't able to do that on camera here, but we were able to taste it, and it tastes very sweet. So if you're like me and you like sugar and sweet stuff, coconut might be something that you like. And maybe if you're not ready to try a whole coconut, you could buy coconut water to see if you like the flavor. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye.